Hey everybody, welcome back to Poison People MTG. Who wants to get ridiculous? Let's get ridiculous. This is Garuk, but it's not indicative of what's actually in the deck. So here's a hint, there's some Eldrazi. I'm going to separate out the lands. Every single land in this deck is a waste. Is a waste, I should say. The colorless basic land type. And here's the ridiculousness. So you got a 5 casting cost, 4/4 trample that gets +1/+1 for each land you control named wastes. And what am I going to do with it? Take one guess. I'm sure you know what it is by now. I'm going to give it Infect. And how am I going to do that, you ask? Dun 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 dun! Grafted Exoskeleton. Only the best equipment in the game. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has Infect. But only drawback is when it becomes unattached for a permanent, sacrifice the permanent. And I never sacrifice my permanent. Just to let you know. So we are Infect Eldrazi. I only got 3 of them in there. That's a shame. Got some Thought-Knot Seer just because it was big at the time. But why not give a Thought-Knot Seer Infect? That's always fun. I mean, if I choose to, if I need my opponent to draw a card, I can move the Grafted Exoskeleton off of him onto somebody else and then make him do his leave the battlefield ability. That doesn't happen very often. Got some instants in there that are helpful, but not really necessary. But Warping Well counters a sorcery spell, so why not? And I also threw it in there because I can create an Eldrazi Scion that lets me get mana if I need it. Titan's Presence. Always good to have on a colorless deck. Exile target creature if its power is less than or equal to the reveal card's power. And you know I've got Walker of the Wastes in there. And I've got Thought-Knot Seer. Let's see. What other big Eldrazi do I got in there? Oh, there's my 4th one. Oh, we got a Reality Smasher. So that guy, he'd be good to reveal for Titan's Presence. I don't even care about like his ability. Like if he becomes a target of a spell an opponent controls, counter that spell unless its controller discards a card. Like don't care about it. Like it's just an added bonus. Got the Elixir of Immortality in there just in case somebody wants to try and mill me. Or if I need the life, which is always a thing because people like to attack the Infect player. Got some Stratuscape in there to make things bigger. So when he enters the battlefield, I search my library for a land card, exile it, then shuffle my library. A equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land on the battlefield with the same name as that exile card. And I never noticed this, but it doesn't even say basic land. Just something to keep in mind. Wording is very important to pay attention to. Got some Unstable Obelisks for more mana or to destroy something when I got all the mana I need already. I got just like a few little creatures in there. Got the Memnite just because he's free to play. And why not throw a couple equipments on him, give him Infect, and give him +1/+1 for each waste I control. Any creature can be an infect creature. I got the Fire Shrieker in there for the double strike, why not? Got the Sword of the Animist in there for the times when I don't have a lot of mana. I can just go look for it and put it onto the battlefield. Got the Ornithopter in there. 2 different versions. It's good to have variety. Got some Darksteel Mirror. Indestructible guy. Even though unattaching the exoskeleton from it will make me sacrifice him. But it's always good to have an indestructible creature in there. Got the Sad Robot. Just so I can look for a land, and when he dies I can draw a card. He's also a good crafted exoskeleton candidate. I think I just have one Scathe in there. Yeah, I don't even know why I got that in there. I don't really need it. Got an Ugin for no reason. Just because it makes my colorless spells too last to cast, I guess. This is like, in my mind, this is like the baby Ugin. And we got a Matter Reshaper. When he dies, reveal the top card of my library. I may put that card into the battlefield if it's a permanent card with converted mana cost 3 or less. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. I think I just whatever like random Eldrazi's I got out of, what is that? Oath of the Gatewatch. I just threw them in there because that was the set that Walker of the Waste came out of. But that was the card that was, that caught my eye the most. An uncommon of all things. This was probably my favorite card out of the set. I was like, ooh, I can do wonderful things with that with Infect. But yeah, that's my nasty Eldrazi deck. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.